What you are will show in what you do. Results? Why man, I have gotten a lot of results. I know several thousand things that won't work. Great ideas originate in the muscles. When I have fully decided that a result is worth getting, I go ahead of it and make trial after trial until it comes. It is astonishing what an effort it seems to be for many people to put their brains definitely and systematically to work. I start where the last man left off. I find my greatest pleasure, and so my reward, in the work that precedes what the world calls success. Anything that won't sell, I don't want to invent. Its sale is proof of utility, and utility is success. I never did a day's work in my life. It was all fun. The three great essentials to achieve anything worthwhile are hard work, stick-to-itiveness, and common sense. To invent, you need a good imagination and a pile of junk. Your worth consists in what you are, and not in what you have. Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. If we did all the things we are capable of, we would literally astound ourselves. Just because something does not do what you planned it to do doesn't mean it's useless. Hell, there are no rules here. We're trying to accomplish something. Nonviolence leads to the highest ethics, which is the goal of all evolution. Until we stop harming all other living beings, we are still savages. I have friends in overalls whose friendship I would not swap for the favor of the kings of the world. I never did anything by accident, nor did any of my inventions come by accident. They came by work. The doctor of the future will give no medicine, but will instruct his patient in the care of the human frame, in diet, and the cause and prevention of disease. Nearly every man who develops an idea works it up to the point where it looks impossible, and then he gets discouraged. That's not the place to become discouraged. His genius he was quite content in one brief sentence to define. Of inspiration, 1%. Of perspiration, 99%. I am proud of the fact that I never invented weapons to kill. There is far more opportunity than there is ability. To have a great idea, have a lot of them. Everything comes to him who hustles while he waits. Discontent is the first necessity of progress. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. I owe my success to the fact that I never had a clock in my workroom. It is absurd to say our country can issue $30 million in bonds and not $30 million in currency. Both are promises to pay, but one promise fattens the usurers, and the other helps the people. I am much less interested in what is called God's Word than in God's deeds. All Bibles are man-made. During all those years of experimentation and research, I never once made a discovery. All my work was deductive, and the results I achieved were those of invention, pure and simple. I find out what the world needs, then I go ahead and invent it. We don't know a millionth of 1% about anything. There is no expedient to which a man will not go to avoid the labor of thinking. The first requisite for success is the ability to apply your physical and mental energies to one problem incessantly without growing weary. Having a vision for what you want is not enough. Vision without execution is hallucination. I never view mistakes as failures. They are simply opportunities to find out what doesn't work. 5% of people think. 10% of the people think they think. And the other 85% would rather die than think. I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps. The greatest invention in the world is the mind of a child. Never go to sleep without a request to your subconscious. The secret of success is focus of purpose. I have far more respect for the person with a single idea who gets there than for the person with 1,000 ideas who does nothing. The first 40 hours of work per week are for survival. Everything after that is for success. A diamond is a piece of coal that's stuck to the job. When you have exhausted all possibilities, remember this: you haven't. Most of my ideas belong to other people who never bothered to develop them. I failed my way to success. Time is really the only capital that any human being has, and the only thing he can't afford to lose. Success is based on imagination, plus ambition, and the will to work. Before you reject an idea, find at least 5 good things about it. The first requisite for success is to develop the ability to focus. Maturity is often more absurd than youth, and very frequently it is most unjust to the youth. The value of any idea lies in the using of it. Show me a thoroughly satisfied man, and I will show you a failure. The body is a community made up of its innumerable cells or inhabitants.